As long as you know the keys to mastering yourself, you will overcome all and every obstacle put towards your path. So, without further ado, let me introduce myself. I go by Buddha Bloom. Buddha is the philosophy, and Bloom is the flower of life that we are growing and becoming our highest potential. That is my philosophy, is honoring my highest potential. Because the key to life is that you want to be in love with the unknown. I don't know my highest potential, but I honor it, and I know that I could reach past any limitations that have been learned. So the key is to unlearn and relearn what was never taught to me. You must go deep within yourself to find those answers. So, key number one is the breath. The breath is life. The breath empowers all things in this life, right? We breathe in oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. That's on the chemical, scientific level. If we get into the energetic level, which maybe we'll do later on, you'll discover that it's beyond. This is pure energy and consciousness. Like you're becoming more aware with every rhythm and movement that the breath does. So the slower you breathe is another frequency. The faster you breathe is another frequency. And just like everything in life, all energy is waves, spectrums. All of this is just a wave of your mind. So that's key one, is breath. Key number two that I really want to get into, because this is it's food, right? We got to get into nutrition. If you ain't eating right, if you're not doing the right things to nourish your body, you are taking, it's like you're not adding oil to your vehicle when it needs time for change. You put in regular gas instead of super gas. What kind of vessel and vehicle are you? Remember that. Are you the Lambo or you still the Toyota Corolla? You know what I'm saying? Like you the best vehicle on this planet. What are you gonna nourish your body with? And so I say that because it's not your fault. We have been conditioned with convenience stores that are convenient because it's closed, but there's no nutrition in that. You got the fast foods on every corner. So where's your real food coming from? I'm not gonna tell you what to eat. You gotta feel how you feel when you eat what you eat. And then with more awareness, with more breath power, you realize I can eat less and still gain more. Less is more. That goes back to breath. The less you breathe, the more powerful and more efficient you use oxygen. So I'm not saying the less you eat, but the more nutrient dense that food is, the less you'll need. Because you eat a bunch of chips, same amount of calories as a good hearty food bowl, same amount of calories. This will have less, technically, fiber and all that, but it'll still have more nutrients and you'll feel nourished. What happens now is more people are malnourished. So let's get into number three. Number three is movement. Number three is movement of your body. Number three is movement of your body. You are so divine. I want you to know that. You are a pure vessel of pure potential, and everything is mental. And I don't even use a pencil to write down these thoughts. They're coming from the air, and as long as you stay aware, you could be here and be everywhere at the same time, because you know that you are in a place of nowhere. Stay aware. One love. So how we moving? You can Again, this goes back to the keys of life. Number one is breath. Move with your breath. Every movement can be with breath. You can inhale and exhale out of a movement. Inhale into it, exhale out. And as you do this, you begin to learn. That's why yoga is a science. It's not just spirituality. It's a complete science of anatomical functional movements, positions, breath positions. See, if you were taught how to breathe, all this would make sense. You would be able to stand 10 toes down wherever you go. Wherever you are, that's where you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's the you that needs to be the R. But listen, stay tuned. We just getting into the beginning. I'm about to do a little workout, show you what we're doing. So yeah, let's get into it.